So to feel secure, she allowed her daughter to
bring the
have
dude
her
home. Yep.
So she wouldn't have those same words. So yeah, little nigga, he in there popping her daughter while she's booed up with her dude. She ain't even thinking about her daughter, how she could possibly wind up pregnant. Now she about to have a child with a young dude who even got his life together. He ain't got no life experience. He ain't got nothing to share or pass down to his child.
No experience and guidance.
And she's aware of all that.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the mom. She knows that. So you understand the value of having a father in the household. He at least would have that knowledge. Like, nah. Y'all seen Bad Boys 2?
Yeah.
They keep bringing that scene up.
And then he came in the latest one.
Yeah, kind.
I saw parts of it. But that dude, he ended up being that one.
He was worthy of it, bro.
Yeah. Did you see that he had to go through the father, the father figures first? They had to vet the dude.
Yeah.
At least that's what should happen if you got a father out.
Exactly.
Ezekiel 16 and 44 in the NASB 20. It said, behold,
Reggie's eating, bro.
Hey, there's men that are wrong, but you gotta sift them out. You gotta get the number on his side. It said, behold, everyone who quotes Proverbs will quote this proverb about you, saying, like mother, like daughter. You are the daughter of your mother who loatheth her husband and children. You are also the sister of your loathe. To loathe something, I believe, is like a test or something. It's a negative term. You are also the sister of your sisters who loathed their husbands and children. Yep. That's pretty much it. That's a crazy scripture right there. How accurate it is what I mean. It shows you that there's not an inner family love for one another. You know, and that's the word I think fits best. It's not an inner family. Jacob's all one family. We don't care for each other like that. We don't care for our direct bloodline like that. You look at if you did, if we really cared about our society, our family structure and our family, women would never leave us. We go. Stats show that women initiate divorce more than 3 times the rate of men.
It's like 80-something%.
Divorces. Yeah, women initiate.
4/5.
Right.
It's easier now.
Right.
They get in there everything.
Yeah.
You know.
They only marry you for the benefits. Not for the long-term union and building.
It's rare cases. Only a few rare cases where women don't want nothing.
Yeah.
You know.
And that goes back to the woman's desire is supposed to be to her husband. Man. Now the woman's desire is to herself. This is Sirach 7. We'll start at 23. It says, "Hast thou children? Instruct them and bow down their neck from their youth. As thou daughters, have care over their body, and show not thyself tearful toward them."
Ooh. Don't show yourself cheerful to them.
That's the same chapter.
As a matter of fact, somebody get that same verse in the GMT.
Which verse is that? There's a lot of that chapter.
Because in other words, you're not supposed to try to, don't put them on an equal level like as if y'all are friends. Your child is not your friend.
Bro.
That's your child. You know what I'm saying?
I seen a video. Of course, it was an end-up and a little niglet, bro. And he's like, this kid is like at least like 2, bro, like at the max. But he's smoking his mom's vape, and and the mom is telling him, "Why are you smoking my vape? I told you to stop." And then he called his mama a nigga, and she started laughing, bro.
That's it. That shows you she didn't have a response for that. Hey, y'all see them videos, the disrespect mom in front of dad videos?
Yeah.
Them are some cold ones.
They be getting ready. They about to ready to kill him.
Yep.
He be ready to kill him.
He be ready to take off. But that's an example.
As a matter of fact, that was a challenge a few years ago. It was like a prank challenge to try to go and challenge your mother and your father. It didn't go too far.
No.
That shit didn't last long.
Real father showed up.
Yeah, they.
That happens to me where I be in the other room doing something, and then you hear your child say something out of line. It's just something in Jake where you stop what you're doing, and you got to go in there and check that behavior.
If that shit in the blood, immediately.
You know?
But you see, the moms is the one that's cool with that type of even prank. You know?
They think the shit is cute.
Yeah.
And the same thing with the daughter. They'll see her daughter behaving herself inappropriately. You know, she learned her early stages of promiscuity from her mother. So when she get to acting that way, her mother sees that quality, well, it's not even a quality. She sees that behavior in her daughter, knowing that she's the one that instills that behavior to her daughter. So that's what makes it, you know, she don't have no problem with that.
Yeah,
You know, she thinks it's cute.
The fruit don't fall too far.
As is the mother, so is the daughter.
And these
You
women
see
don't-
the footage of this chick, she was twerking and she had her little daughter, toddler daughter, twerking next to her.
and
I don't even see that shit.
That's what they teach him.
And you got nowadays you have older women, older Jake women in their 50s, 60s twerking and shit now too.
Yeah.
And a lot of them they see how these young women are, you know, getting the type of attention, the money. So they thinking like, well shit. In their eyes, I still look good, let me do it too. It's just a whole fucked up man, Jake is just fucked up, man. That's why 2/3 gotta be destroyed, man. And the scripture says in Ezekiel 9, women and maids.
Yep.
So it's going to be way more
Maids
women
and
that's going to get judged out here than men. You know? And it's going to be righteous. Look at our nation. Our nation is fucked up. Like we were talking about last night. You just go on World Star Hip Hop and you just see the degeneracy of our people, man. It's fucked up. And you know the so-called white man, the Edomite, Moabite, all the nations, they go in there and they look and they just laugh and they look and say, look at these niggas. Like the scripture says in Lamentation.
Hey, here it
This
is.
is the perfection
It's like
of beauty.
First 7 seconds, bro.
Second 2:14 or 15. You know?
I seen a video of this woman. She was being interviewed, her and her daughter. She said, I want my daughter to experience as many men
I
as
seen
possible,
this shit, bro.
so she knows what she likes and what she don't like. Now, if you ever seen it, how many times have you seen a father openly encourage his daughter to be a whore? If a man accepts that, it's only because he gave up on her. It's not that he's encouraging it.
Man, even if a responsible father's not gonna tell his son to go fuck a whole bunch of women. You know what I'm saying? And I said responsible. Some
Yeah.
niggas is like that, you know. But you know, it's just our nation jacked up, and you gotta. What happened? On page. I thought it was still. What you don't have is in the ancient world, in our tradition, the women were teaching the younger female, the younger daughters, nieces, how to be wives and how to be mothers. So they was growing up, learning how to cook, learning how to sew, knowing how to do things around the house, knowing how to attend to a man, because they saw how their mother or their auntie, their grandmother would attend to their husband and the respect they had.
And that's what made them assets from the beginning.
Exactly.
It made them an asset because even though they were in-house, they was at home, they were never idle. They was productive. They were being taught skills, wifely, motherly skills. So that when they get married off to a husband, she won't be a liability. She will be an asset to him. She don't have that anymore because these women, they're not groomed to be mothers and wives. They're groomed to be whores. You know?
When you think about it, just less than 100 years ago, the so-called J community had some structure. If you have, all right, you know, brothers, look at your great-great-grandmother. You think about your great-great-grandmother. Do you think she ever went off talking shit to your great-great-grandfather?
Not great-great?
Not great-great?
Not to his face anyway.
Right.
And if she did,
I'm talking about like in the 30s, the 20s.
If she did, bro.
What's going on? But look how far our people have fallen in just a short time, being under this devil and this wicked ass system. That shit wouldn't even go. That wasn't going on in the, well, I wasn't doing in the South, nowhere. You know, like our women had some form of respect, even though you had the ones that were hoes and just wanted to be niggas. But a lot of them, they wanted to someone to tend to their husbands, please their husbands.
Because the meaning of their life was in that action, in that responsibility.
Finish out.
Sirach 7 and verse 20. I started at 23 again. This is in the GMT. It says, if you have sons, educate them, teach them self-discipline while they are young. If you have daughters, keep them virtuous and don't be too indulgent with them. When you give your daughter in marriage, you have finished a great task, but give her to a sensible man.
Man that has his head on straight.
Okay.
You got lames too. You know?
And the only one that's going to be able to figure out who's faking it, because any man can fake it, you know, for so long. Anybody can fake it for so long. But a man's going to look into the roots, you know, of how to see if that's what this man is really about.
He can vet him.
He can pick it out.
Vet.
He can vet that man. He can go through and make sure, okay, well, let's go fishing tomorrow. I don't know how to fish. Well, you gonna learn tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, what are you,
Father usually asks, what are your intentions with your daughter? You know, you're not just gonna play around with it. You know that, right? Yeah. You're born to do it.
Yeah.
And you're not just about to go up in there, do your thing, and say bye.
Yeah.
You know, there's consequences to that.
It's almost like an indirect warning where he can feel your, you know, he's supposed to feel your spirit like, he ain't, oh, you know, let me leave her alone or let me be serious because her dad ain't to be funky.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah. Plus we got the law.
Right.
The law says that you gotta, if she don't, you pretty much gotta give her the duties of marriage. You know, she's to stay with you. You're supposed to provide for her. You know what I'm saying? You know what the law say.
Yep.
What to provide for her. So if you can't put her away all her days, or you be gone, if you cause her to be a whore,
Yep.
and the Lord's gonna charge you with that. If you cause her to go and be a whore, all right. So men back then they counted the cost before they even married a woman.
Notice how it said in this verse, when you give your daughter in marriage, meaning that woman was first the possession of the father before she was the possession of the man. So this is why it's so important that the father vets the man, because this is my possession. I care about this. And if you find yourself worthy enough, you know, you have to prove yourself, because I'm about to give you my possession now. And now you're going to have to take care of this.
Yeah, man, pay dowry. Yeah. Dowry for that
compensation.
So now it's a value to the man. You know, now it's a value. So now I just spent 30 shekels on this woman, and I ain't about to just, you know, for about 30 shekels. You know, and now whatever happens to it, I got some. And the man now we're both invested in the future of this woman in this union.
Yeah, hey, marriage back then was negotiable.
Yep.
Usually, when a father married his daughter to another man, he usually had a relationship with that man's family.
Okay.
They actually already knew each other, so he knew what that man was capable of. He would already have knowledge of his skill set, his character, his integrity. He would have knowledge of all that, so he would be able to trust his daughter with that man. I know that man's father. He's a good man.
Okay.
Or I know that man.
So I trust that man did a good job with his son. So I could trust my daughter to be with his son, and marry her off to him, and they'll be productive and have children and etc.
And if my daughter gets out of line, I'm gonna check her on behalf of that family over there. Yeah, now you got dating. That's all fucked up. Back then it was arranged marriages.
Yep.
And the date was the wedding.
Yeah, appreciate
Whether the daughter likes it or not.
Yeah.
Yeah, women are not, especially young women, they're not fit mentally to know how to pick a partner.
They're still children themselves.
They pick partners based on how the dude looks.
Yeah.
He could be
And how they feel.
a thug